Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Spartans will boot it away to start the game. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Miami Hurricane offense will take the field to get things started. And we've been really eager to see this matchup, this quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal than this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Daniels. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Daniels. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Finds the tight end. Guys, let's look big picture Miami. If they seeded the playoff today, these guys are in, but we know they're not content with that. They want so much more, David.
They do, and this squad has been building and trying to get to the point where they can get to the playoff and be a national champion. And right now they're in the mix, which is really, really good halfway through the season. A lot of work still to be done, Palmer.
Yeah, this coaching staff really at this point is just trying.
Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let them get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
And the Canes send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. So Michigan State's offense will go to work for the first time today. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys in tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football, and one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
On third down, he drops to throw. Got it in the middle, it's McCray. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Childs. Snagged out of the air. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Spartans with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to four-down territory. Here's third and short. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. Trying play action. Fires left. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it in their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Spartans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Ball's at the 22. Third and short coming. Can the defense force him to settle for a field goal? He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They'll run for it. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. How about this Spartan defensive front making plays like the legendary Bubba Smith?
And if you're going to have a great defense in East Lansing, it's going to be up front. It's going to be those big boys dominating like Bubba Smith, like Jarrell Worthy, really eating up those blockers up front, making plays, stopping the physical ground game.
The Canes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. Hitting on transfer portal quarterbacks can be tricky. Certainly Miami did so with Cam Ward a season ago. And Jesse, they're hoping to keep it going with Carson Beck.
They want the Carson Beck version from 2023. At the end of that season, after winning the...
Turning it on! They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to a 27. The Hurricanes want to pick up the tempo. To the air, it's back. It's on target and complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Intercepted for the 11th time. Trying to take it back. The 30. 10. Touchdown, Sparty. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. The coverage team maintained his discipline, not much doing on that return. To the air on first down. Puts it out on the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. And the Canes can really attack on this second and short. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on second down. Makes the tackle at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Hurricanes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. It'll be third and long. They'll send the tight end in motion. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Canes decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Gets the back moving. Back to throw, it's Childs. Takes the easy one to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. He's got an open man. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try the run. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Running back searching for a hole. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Spartans have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking for the score. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
And those sting for this team. I tell you what, when you drive the field against a really, really good defense and you have an opportunity to get points, you got to capitalize on them now. And that one will sting a little bit because I thought the offense did a good job moving the ball down the field.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Daniels. And they pick up the 1st down in what might be the last play here in the 1st quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Michigan State has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to throw. It's back. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Holding.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. After getting moved back, it's 1st and 20. They'll go to the air. Firing to the right, complete. Hard-hitting tackle. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. That one never had a chance, incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Tight end now in motion. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He'll be stopped just a little short of that 25-yard line, and now they have a decision to make on 4th down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Splits the uprights. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Child. He's got him. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Spartans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
The Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Going right to work up top. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Fletcher. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Second down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. He's going to take off. Took care of it himself. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Canes are in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
Remember back when I played for the Florida Gators, if you had 3,000 yards passing in a season, you might be an All-American. I know times have changed, but with that last completion, this guy's already over the 3,000-yard milestone this year.
Gonna run it. It's Fletcher. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To throw, it's Beck. Takes the easy completion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Here comes the Heat. Snagged in the middle, it's Fletcher. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
That's perfectly fine. If I'm a defense, I'm going to give up some yards right there. Play deep, react to shallow. The running back catches the football. I come up. He gets a positive gain, but it doesn't matter because now I won 3rd down and forced him on 4th down.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll go out of bounds at his own 10-yard line, and that was hardly the return they were looking for. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Knocked down behind the line for the second straight play, bringing up a third and lots of work to do. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Spartans will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. To the air, it's back. Pressure coming. He's dropped on the sack, and now the hill gets even steeper. Sparty's defensive front is dominating. They have a great history of doing that.
Yeah, getting after the quarterback, man. Getting off the football, getting upfield, being disruptive, being a great defense that can stop the run and find the quarterback. Man, that's what you like to see if you're a Spartans fan.
The Hurricanes want to crank the tempo.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. The run from the shotgun. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Canes are on the move. Out of the gun, they give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Dead center perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass, it's Childs. Zings it complete to the right. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Grabbed over the middle. It's Marsh. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry. Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Belly. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that they're looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws right in those holes. Get those first downs. Get those big chunks.
Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's McCray. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. They're working that left side. They'll wrestle it down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Safe little shovel pass. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll return it. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there on South Beach, and we've had a lively first half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Back to throw, it's Childs. Quick strike complete. Getting behind those pads and behind a stiff arm to get it out to the 27. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. The Spartans will punt it away on 4th down. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The give from the gun. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Grabbed behind the line. It's Carney. Great reaction by this defense. Immediately on the catch, swarming to the ball. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Got it in the middle. It's Daniels. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Hey, you know what's really easy? It's easy to say, hey, quarterback, run out there, pitch off of that guy, and now your running back gets to go play one-on-one with somebody else. It's got to all work timing-wise, and the defense did a great job flying up, nowhere to go, make the play, make them make a quick decision, and you get the fumble and recover it in the backfield.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Wide open downfield. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Childs. That's caught. It's Marsh. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. He'll go out of bounds. 16. And the Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give to the tailback. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. A 3rd down try for the offense. He'll do it himself. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. The Spartans pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. The play action fake. Oh, they're after him. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. If you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility, he now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. No good. And guys, after the miss, the lead is still 1.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a miss and a missed opportunity.
RPO complete to open the drive. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looking for a man. It's back. Hauls it in. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Looking to throw on 1st down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. With the catch, it's Johnson. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Canes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. On the move, it's his pads to the defense as he gets it to the 36. Got 6 on 1st down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Bounced right back to them.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the pressure gets to him again, another sack.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for him. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And on 4th down, they'll come up and take a knee. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team